Welcome to New World Religion. We do not seek fame. We seek to leave a testament of our existence, a testament of desire, that desire being to uplift humanity and to change the trajectory of the human race and to mold the minds of generations to come. Once again, this is New World Religion.
Have we contemplated thoroughly the idea of existence, resurrection, and reincarnation? Have we truly thought about it? And when I say we, I mean those who have been indoctrinated into various religions that state the afterlife is this, the afterlife is that, you will see this and you will see that. Have we allowed our minds to truly be catapulted into dogmas created by the unknowing? Most of us have, but today I want to change the way you look at things. Today I want to maybe reveal to you what you've already seen and a conclusion that you've already captured. And before we continue, I need you to understand that everything has an MO. Everything has a certain characteristic that you can bank on. So one person's MO might be to whistle when they're upset. No matter what happens, anytime they get upset, they're going to start whistling. Well, that MO, you can identify this person, these people, or certain people by their MO. It's a legal term that a lot of officers use or investigators use when trying to pinpoint a criminal. His MO is bank robberies. His MO is theft, or her MO is violent crime. Well, I want to show you the MO of life. Life begins with the sperm cell that is within an orb, housed in an orb with millions of other sperm cells. So, the sperm cells that were ejected out of the orb were placed rushingly into another orb. In a fight for their life, they raced to the next shelter, so to speak. And one made it. And within inside of this orb, the life that had just previously lived within another universe, an entire different universe, that universe being the male body which the sperm was in. This sperm being pushed out of an orb within inside of this universe into another orb within another universe. To that sperm cell that is essentially a time traveler and an astronaut moving through different spaces, different times, different universes. This sperm cell ends up in an egg after all of these travels, and transforming within that egg, becoming 4, then 8, then however many, and then 1 again, right? And becoming a totally different image than what it was initially, when it initially started its travel. Now, from one orb to another orb, which we call the womb, this sperm cell has traveled and found itself switching, changing lives, or shedding one body to become another, until it reaches a point to where the universe which it's in no longer seems like a universe, but more like a cage, because it has grown so large within its, since it began its travels. And now within this cage, or what we call a womb, it is desiring to leave. Once again, it is ejected from the womb into another universe, onto another orb, to transition once again. So let's talk about the MO of life. Because if the MO of life is what the evidence shows that it is, then there is no such thing as death, only transformation. And when the energy that is housed within your body, when it is ejected from the body, evidence shows that it will find a new orb to be housed in, and within that orb, it will transform and grow into something greater. If the MO of life is correct, there is no end to life. There is no end to life, to the life of an ethereal being, of a conscious being, of an energy body. It seems to me that the trend is for your existence, for the way you exist, to become larger and larger. From a sperm cell to an egg to an embryo to a baby to an adult, you've gotten exponentially larger. Well, if the MO is correct, you'll become a universe, and every transition enlarges your energy, your being, till you're pulsating at the size of an earth. Then you're pulsating at the size of a sun. Then you're pulsating at the size of a universe, of a galaxy. Your growth, you're becoming a universe. And what you're learning from the sperm cell, from the egg, from the embryo, what you're learning is the knowledge. You're learning the knowledge that will be needed by your inhabitants in order for them to grow into universes as well. There are certain laws that you are learning here on Earth that will be applied to your universe, whether it's a law of worshiping the universe or the creator, or the laws of allowing the universe to work within you. Whatever the laws that you're learning now are, they are being applied to the genetic makeup, to the galactic makeup of your universe, the universe called you. If life's MO is correct, and if we're following the trends, it seems that with every ejection, there's an increase in the size of your being, which would mean that if this trend is unchecked, then you grow and grow and grow with each existence, larger and larger and larger, which inevitably means you would become a universe and galaxy. But if the MO is correct, your universe would be populated by life, creatures, and beings that are built off of your personality, your desires, your pains, your joys, your imagination. All of this is being implanted into your consciousness. Your consciousness is storing this. And as your consciousness gets more powerful, the personality of your consciousness becomes the personality of the universe that you will soon become. If the MO of life, if the trend continues, then you could keep trekking towards one of your ultimate existences, which will be the universal existence, where you will exist as a universe, and all that you have accumulated on your travels as a life, as a entity, all that you've accomplished, all that you've desired, all that you have prayed about, rejoiced about, cried about, everything that makes you you will make up your universe, and hopefully it's a beautiful universe. So for instance, there's some people who do nothing but pray. All they want to do is pray to God and rejoice in God. If that's their only desire and they're accomplishing that, well, you can only imagine what their universe is going to look like, what it's going to be like. A universe of rejoicing and prayer and joy and happiness. Multiple universes, because there's millions of people who believe like this. Now, can you imagine what the universe of a gangster's gonna look like? Yep, very volatile, hostile. So, the MO of life is that it's a continuing journey. You go from one orb to another orb, and you get larger with every pass, eventually becoming a universe. Hopefully, your energy will not pass prematurely from any of the stages that it's ejected from. And hopefully your journey will be a straightforward journey. From sperm cell to universe, to universal body, to a galactic body. And hopefully your universe or your galaxy will be the most beautiful universe or galaxy any being has ever traveled. Because you were the most beautifulest person on Earth while you traveled through this physical existence. Hopefully your universe won't be a universe of sadness and doubt and darkness, because you were in stages of sadness and doubt and darkness, and that became your character, your MO. Hopefully you'll produce a universe that's all rainbows and sunshine. Beautiful people doing beautiful things, enjoying life, understanding life, and multiplying that feeling and that understanding. Welcome to New World Religion.